Welcome to Wealth Wisdom. If you have ambitions to achieve financial success, please leave "yes" in the comment, and we are here to help you obtain insight and build wealth. The wealthiest people own nothing personally. Their houses aren't in their names. Their cars belong to corporations. Their assets are held in trusts and entities. This isn't tax evasion. It's legal wealth protection that separates the truly wealthy from the merely rich. Today I'm revealing why the wealthiest own nothing and how this strategy protects and multiplies wealth. This isn't about hiding money. It's about structuring ownership intelligently. Understanding this transformed how I hold assets. The ownership paradox. Poor people own everything personally. Their car is in their name. Their house is in their name. Everything traces directly to them. This feels like ownership but creates massive vulnerability. Rich people own nothing personally. Everything belongs to corporations, LLCs, trusts, and foundations. They control these entities but don't personally own assets. This separation creates legal protection and tax advantages. The paradox. You have more control by owning less personally. Corporate structures provide liability shields, tax optimization, and estate planning benefits impossible with personal ownership. I used to own everything personally. My house, cars, investments. When I restructured into entities, my legal exposure decreased dramatically while my control remained identical. Same assets, better protection. Liability protection. Personal ownership creates unlimited liability. Get sued, and everything you own is at risk. Your house, savings, investments. One lawsuit can destroy decades of wealth building. Corporate entities create liability shields. Sue the corporation, and only corporate assets are at risk. Your personal wealth remains protected. This separation is why wealthy people use multiple entities. Doctors, lawyers, and business owners face significant lawsuit risk. Personal ownership exposes their entire net worth. Corporate structures protect personal assets from professional liabilities. I formed an LLC for my consulting business. A client dispute can only access business assets, not my personal house or investments. This protection is worth far more than the formation costs. Real estate investors use this extensively. Each property in separate LLC. One property gets sued, others remain protected. Personal assets stay completely separate. This structure limits risk while enabling portfolio growth. Tax optimization. Corporate structures offer tax advantages unavailable to individuals. Businesses deduct expenses before taxes. Individuals pay taxes then spend what remains. This difference compounds into millions over careers. My business deducts health insurance, retirement contributions, home office, vehicles, travel, and professional development. These deductions save $20,000 plus annually in taxes. Over 30 years, that's $600,000 in tax savings compounding into substantial wealth. Wealthy families use trusts for multi-generational tax planning. Assets transferred to trusts avoiding estate taxes of 40%. A $10 million estate saves $4 million in taxes through proper trust structures. That's generational wealth preserved legally. Depreciation provides massive tax advantages. Real estate investors depreciate property values, creating paper losses that offset real income. They pay minimal taxes while building substantial wealth. I own rental properties through LLCs. Depreciation creates $15,000 annual paper losses offsetting other income. This reduces my tax bill by $5,000 plus annually while properties appreciate in value. Estate planning benefits. Personal ownership creates probate nightmares. When you die, courts control asset distribution. This process takes months or years, costs thousands, and becomes public record. Trusts bypass probate completely. Assets transfer to beneficiaries immediately according to your instructions. No court involvement, no delays, complete privacy. This saves families enormous time, money, and stress. Wealthy families use irrevocable trusts to remove assets from estates. This eliminates estate taxes while maintaining family control through trust structures. The assets technically belong to the trust, not individuals. I established trusts for estate planning. My assets transfer to beneficiaries immediately upon death. No probate, no delays, no public records. My family avoids the legal nightmare most families experience. Generation-skipping trusts allow wealth transfer to grandchildren tax-free. This strategy builds multi-generational wealth legally, keeping money in families rather than paying taxes. Asset protection from creditors. Personal assets are vulnerable to creditors and lawsuits. Domestic Asset Protection Trusts, DAPTs, in states like Nevada, Delaware, and South Dakota protect assets from creditors while maintaining control. Once assets transfer into DAPTs, creditors cannot access them even with judgments. You can be trustee, controlling investments and distributions, while creditors remain blocked legally. This isn't hiding assets illegally. It's using legal structures to protect wealth from lawsuits, divorces, and creditor claims. The wealthy do this routinely. The middle class suffers losses because they don't. International structures offer even stronger protection. Cook Islands trusts provide nearly impenetrable asset protection. Creditors must litigate in foreign jurisdictions under foreign laws, making collection practically impossible. I don't personally use international structures yet. But as wealth grows, this becomes increasingly valuable. The cost of setup is tiny compared to protection provided. Privacy and anonymity. Personal ownership creates public records. Your name appears on property deeds, vehicle registrations, and court documents. Anyone can discover what you own, where you live, and your financial situation. Corporate ownership provides privacy. LLCs and trusts own properties. Your name doesn't appear in public records. This anonymity protects from lawsuits, scams, and personal security threats. High net worth individuals face elevated risks. Kidnappers target wealthy families. Frivolous lawsuits target deep pockets. Maintaining privacy reduces these threats significantly. I now hold properties through LLCs with registered agents. Public records show the LLC, not my name. This simple structure provides substantial privacy while costing minimal amounts. Trusts provide even stronger privacy. The trust owns assets, and trust documents remain private. Only the trustee appears in public records, creating separation between you and asset ownership. Control without ownership. This is the key concept. Control assets without owning them personally. You're trustee of trusts, manager of LLCs, director of corporations. You control everything but own nothing personally. This separation creates legal distance between you and assets. Lawsuits, creditors, and claims hit the entity, not you personally. You maintain complete control while minimizing personal liability. Family offices exemplify this structure. Wealthy families create holding companies owning subsidiaries. Each subsidiary owns specific assets. The family controls the holding company but personally owns nothing. I created a holding LLC owning subsidiary LLCs. Each subsidiary holds different assets, real estate, business interests, investments. I control the holding company but personally own minimal assets. This structure provides maximum protection. The cost-benefit analysis. These structures cost money to establish and maintain. LLC formation runs $500 $2,000. Trusts cost $2,000 $10,000 to establish. Annual compliance costs add $1,000 $5,000 yearly. Are they worth it? Absolutely, once you have substantial assets. For someone with $50,000 net worth, structures aren't cost-effective. For someone with $500,000 plus, they're essential. The protection and tax benefits far exceed costs. I spent $8,000 establishing my entity structure. Annual maintenance costs $3,000. But tax savings alone exceed $20,000 annually. The ROI is extraordinary, and liability protection is invaluable. The break-even calculation is simple. If your potential lawsuit exposure or annual tax savings exceeds structure costs, implement them immediately. For high-income earners and business owners, this threshold comes early. Common structures explained. Limited liability companies, LLCs, provide liability protection and tax flexibility. Perfect for real estate holdings, small businesses, and asset protection. Easy to form and maintain. S corporations offer self-employment tax savings for business owners. Income splits between salary and distributions, reducing overall taxes significantly. Revocable living trusts avoid probate and maintain control during life. Assets transfer immediately to beneficiaries upon death without court involvement. Irrevocable trusts remove assets from your estate for tax purposes. You lose direct control but gain estate tax elimination. Family limited partnerships enable wealth transfer to children while maintaining control. Parents own general partnership, children own limited partnerships. I use LLCs for real estate and business, and S Corp for consulting income, and trusts for estate planning. Each serves specific purposes in overall wealth structure. Implementation strategy. Don't do this yourself. Hire experienced attorneys specializing in asset protection and tax planning. Poor structures create more problems than they solve. Expect to invest $5,000 $20,000 in professional fees for comprehensive structure. This seems expensive but saves multiples over time through tax optimization and lawsuit protection. Start simple. 1 LLC for business or rental property. 1 revocable trust for estate planning. Add complexity as wealth grows and needs evolve. I implemented structures gradually over 5 years. Started with single LLC, added S Corp, then trusts. Each addition provided incremental benefits justifying costs. Regular maintenance is essential. Annual compliance, tax filings, and documentation. Neglecting maintenance destroys legal protection structures provide. When to implement? Not everyone needs complex structures immediately. Guidelines for when to implement. Net worth under $100,000. Focus on building wealth first. Structures aren't cost-effective yet. Net worth $100,000 $500,000. Consider single LLC for business or primary rental property. Simple revocable trust for estate planning. Net worth $500,000 $2 million. Implement comprehensive structure with multiple LLCs, S Corp, and irrevocable trusts. Net worth $2 million plus. Consider advanced strategies including family limited partnerships, international structures, and sophisticated trust arrangements. I implemented my first LLC at $150,000 net worth. Added complexity as wealth grew. This phased approach balanced costs with benefits appropriately. The mindset shift. Understanding why wealthy people own nothing personally requires mindset shift. Ownership isn't about having your name on documents. It's about control and wealth preservation. The wealthy think structurally. Assets belong to entities providing protection and tax benefits. They control entities providing complete asset control without personal ownership risks. This thinking separates truly wealthy from temporarily rich. The rich own everything personally and lose it in lawsuits or taxes. The wealthy structure ownership intelligently and preserve wealth across generations. Conclusion. The wealthiest own nothing personally because personal ownership creates vulnerability. Corporate structures, trusts, and entities provide liability protection, tax optimization, estate planning benefits, and privacy. This isn't about hiding wealth illegally. It's about structuring ownership intelligently using legal tools the wealthy have used for generations. These same tools are available to anyone building substantial wealth. As your net worth grows, implement appropriate structures. Hire experienced professionals. Start simple and add complexity as needed. The protection and tax benefits will far exceed costs over time. If this revealed why the wealthy structure ownership differently, subscribe for more wealth-building wisdom. Comment below with your current net worth range and whether you use entity structures. Remember, the goal isn't owning assets personally. It's controlling assets while minimizing personal liability and taxes. Structure your wealth like the wealthy do, and watch it grow faster while staying protected.